Beyoncé, but what I've heard about them as a couple is that they've been living separate lives for a very long time. So they together, but they living separate. And part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually...
Kanye West recently made waves by revealing some shocking claims about Beyoncé and Jay-Z. He suggested that Beyoncé may have been involved in an affair with her bodyguard Julius, which has caught many by surprise. This claim has been buzzing around for quite some time, with fans speculating about the chemistry between Beyoncé and Julius. They seem to share a closeness that's hard to ignore. Julius is often very protective of her, though it's his job. But the pair have remained tight-lipped about what's really going on, with Beyoncé never addressing the rumors and Julius always staying silent with the media. Kanye, on the other hand, seems to be determined to stir things up for the Carters, and his behavior has only become more controversial. Just days ago, he made unsettling comments about their children, but now, this latest revelation about Beyoncé and Julius might overshadow that. Fans are clearly intrigued by Kanye's latest bombshell. So how long have these alleged rumors been floating around? And is it true that Beyoncé and Jay-Z had a threesome with Julius? Let's break it down. We know Kanye has been stirring the pot on Twitter recently, but no one expected him to get this messy. To be fair, it wasn't a complete shock when he started ranting about Beyoncé and Jay-Z's children, but his revelation about the alleged affair with Julius has taken things to an entirely new level of chaos. Speculation about Beyoncé and Julius has been around for years, going back to the late 2000s and early 2010s, and it's not surprising that fans might think something's going on between them. After all, Julius is pretty attractive, and he was right there during the infamous elevator confrontation between Solange and Jay-Z. In 2014, during the infamous elevator incident, it was clear that Julius took his time to ensure Beyoncé's safety before addressing the situation with Jay-Z and Solange. Even when he kept Solange away from Beyoncé, he remained focused on making sure she wasn't harmed. While it's his job as her bodyguard to protect her, fans have noticed that sometimes he goes above and beyond. For instance, did you know he was there when Beyoncé gave birth to all 3 of her children? He was in the hospital room with her, which some consider an overstep, especially since Beyoncé and Jay-Z reportedly paid $1.3 million to secure an entire hospital floor for privacy. So, if there was no security threat, why was Julius in the room? This has raised a lot of questions and suspicions. Additionally, there have been long-standing rumors about Jay-Z being suspicious of Beyoncé and Julius. It's been reported that Jay-Z believed there might have been an affair between the two, which allegedly caused tension in their marriage. In fact, Jay-Z reportedly wanted to fire Julius in February, but Beyoncé refused, insisting that he remain by her side. It's also been reported that Julius spent a lot of time with Beyoncé behind closed doors, even staying in her hotel room. This raised even more eyebrows. And speaking of suspicions, there's a particular photo where Julius appears with lipstick on his lips, while Beyoncé seems to purposely cover hers with her hair, something that many found highly suspicious. Fans also think Beyoncé may have subtly acknowledged the affair in her song Bodyguard from her Lemonade album. The lyrics, "I give you kisses in the backseat, I whisper secrets in the backseat, they couldn't catch you with me and they never will. Sometimes I hold you closer just to know you're real," led many fans to believe she was hinting at something more than just a bodyguard relationship. Beyoncé is known for hiding private messages in her songs, and fans quickly caught on to the possible clues in Bodyguard. Over the years, there have been multiple blind items pointing to this potential affair between Beyoncé and Julius. For example, one from April 2016 claimed that Beyoncé was seeking revenge on her husband by getting close to her bodyguard. Another blind item from last year mentioned Beyoncé spending more time with Julius, and yet another from the most recent Grammys hinted that while Beyoncé and Jay-Z showed no affection towards each other, she was seen kissing her bodyguard. Fans noted that Julius even smiled at the event, which many interpreted as a sign that he was enjoying the attention, leading some to believe he was indeed involved with Beyoncé.
Cowboy Carter, Beyoncé.
I can't confirm the truth of these rumors, but here's another blind item that's been circulating. It suggests that the well-known A-list singer will soon be saying goodbye to her career and will ride off into the sunset with her bodyguard. After this, she won't be seen much in public, making rare appearances only once a year. It seems like these two have been fighting these rumors for a long time, and now it appears they're no longer even trying to hide it. As for Jay-Z, he's not in the best position to criticize anyone, given his own long history of infidelity. Adding to the drama, a recent blind item claims that Beyoncé has never truly loved Jay-Z. The item suggests that she never wanted to marry him but was pressured by her mother, Tina Knowles, to do so because it would be good for her image. The report states that Beyoncé's image, not love, was the driving force behind the marriage. Beyoncé is known as one of the most powerful and influential women globally, and her marriage to the rap mogul has often been seen as the epitome of Black love and empire building. But behind closed doors, things may not be as perfect as they appear. According to the blind item, Beyoncé never really wanted the relationship in the first place. She was only 19 when Jay-Z, then in his early 30s, showed interest in her. At that time, she was still figuring out her identity and unsure about becoming involved with someone nearly 13 years older. Sources say she was hesitant from the beginning, especially since she was aware of his past, his relationships with other women, and the power imbalance. When she expressed her concerns to her mother, instead of offering support, her mother dismissed them. Tina, who had been managing Beyoncé's career, saw the relationship as a strategic move to elevate her career and make her untouchable in the industry. Despite her doubts, Beyoncé went along with it, but she didn't realize just how complicated her future with Jay-Z would become. This perspective actually makes sense when you consider the rumors that Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage was always more about business than love. Do you remember her former bodyguard, Uncle Ron? He suggested that their relationship was a mere business arrangement, and it seems he might have been onto something. This situation also echoes comments from Jaguar Wright, who claimed that Jay-Z had been controlling Beyoncé for years, even alleging that he kept her hooked on a mix of substances to keep her tied to him.
Relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there.
He's a monster. And I've known he's a monster for years. I waited a long time to see if he would grow a conscience. And the more he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her in a character.
No, girl.
This aligns with what the bodyguard has suggested, but Jaguar took it a step further. She alleged that Beyoncé is essentially a prisoner in her marriage to Jay-Z, claiming he has her trapped in it.
I'll tell you this right now, y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyoncé.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
If Beyonce is in prison, she's in one of the most expensive prisons ever.
Yes, she is. And she's watched 24 hours a day. She's not allowed to make a choice for herself, not at all, not in any way. People think she has an amazing life. She is told what to say, she is told what to eat, she is told what to drink, she is told what to wear.
By whom?
She is not her husband's wife, she is his employee. It's a business arrangement. She was a dowry.
She also alleged that Beyoncé's father, Matthew Knowles, was the one who pressured her into marrying Jay-Z, believing it would help secure her place in the music industry.
It's a business arrangement. She was a dowry. He married her and he got to have control of the Houston rap scene behind the scenes. Matthew Knowles handed it over to him, and then he fucked daddy over, moved him out the way, and took the whole bitch himself.
No.
They were supposed to share that bitch. They supposed to share. But Sean Carter don't share so good. He likes to keep everything all to himself. And anything that he can't move around or move out the way, he'll just remove.
It's unclear whether it was Miss Tina or Matthew Knowles, but it's interesting to note that there have been reports suggesting Beyoncé was pressured into marrying Jay-Z. Now these blind items seem to echo the same claims. almost as if the story has come full circle. Given Jay-Z's long history of openly cheating on her, it's not hard to understand why Beyoncé might have sought comfort from Julius. He's been a trusted figure in her life for over 15 years, and he's proven himself worthy of that trust. In fact, the Beehive seems to trust Julius more than they do Jay-Z, which is saying a lot. He's been there for her during some of her most iconic moments and has never spilled any secrets. That's impressive, especially since Beyoncé is known for fiercely guarding her privacy. Despite multiple offers from media outlets willing to pay millions for exclusive information on Beyoncé, Julius has never betrayed her trust. On the other hand, Jay-Z has struggled to keep things in check. A recent blind item suggests that his cheating has emotionally affected Beyoncé over the years. As for Kanye, he claims that the alleged affair between Beyoncé and Julius has been going on for a while, though it's unlikely that they'll ever publicly marry. Kanye even suggests that their relationship is more than just professional, implying that Beyoncé and Julius have been involved intimately. He also claims that Jay-Z has known about this affair for quite some time, but he hasn't been able to do anything about it, because Beyoncé made it clear that she would only stay with him on the condition that Julius remained in her life. If Julius were to leave, she would leave too, and Jay-Z is apparently not ready to lose her, so he has to accept the situation. It's a wild scenario, but do you believe Beyoncé and Julius have something going on? He certainly seems to be a handsome man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check out the next video.